Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
It's Gutsy Vegas, Bigger and Mo. We interviewed him on the Man Dem Show.
This show's so sick, you a hot well.
Boner. You're watching Man Dem Show this week. Man Dem.
I'm not too familiar with this, but how come there's like multiple DJs in one night?
That was my next question too. Like, does that help or hurt like a party?
That's really a promoter question, but I think so. What promoters do is they want everybody at their parties, right?
Yeah.
So essentially, they'll get like all of the quote unquote biggest DJs and biggest promoters all in one place, rather than just getting 2 or 3, because they know if there's like 2 or 3 more DJs missing, people are gonna go to that party, right? Does it hurt the event? It hurts the event in terms of like, it's like NBA All-Stars, right? There is no real role player or a sixth man really. Like everybody's like the guy on their team, so everybody's gonna want to play like the guy on their team. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, like it's just chaos here and there. It does work out when it does work out, but for the most part, everybody wants to kind of play it for their own show, and I get it sometimes, but it is what it is.
That's crazy. Still, I can never understand 5 people on the bill. Like, how does that pay structure?
So hold on, wait. When you were DJing, how was it like? What was it like? 4 to 5 DJs on one bill, or was it?
Yeah, in my day, it was bad. Like, I feel like it even started then. Like, you would have like Black's Done the Place, and you'll have White Boy, then you'll have Steenie, then you'll have like all the other guys, like 4 other guys.
Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy. Like,
changed.
Nothing has changed, and I don't really. Actually, you know what? I do get it on a promoter sense that you want everybody on, like everybody at your party, so everybody gets to see their DJ or whatnot. But still, like, I just feel like monetarily, like. That doesn't really make sense. Like, who breaks off what, who gets more money? Like, it's weird in my opinion.
Nah, you're not wrong per se, but I guess everybody has their own strategy of doing things, right? And I feel like promoters kind of rely more on their acts rather than their own pull. Does that make sense? Because it's like, I don't know, like if your era was built on like, let's just say the promoters having pulled themselves and then everybody else was an add-on. Now it's more like it could be a nobody, hire everybody that everybody knows, and like that's your formula.
So in my day, it was more so like the downtown promoters. If it's like BMW promo, they would have to pull more than the DJs. But like say in Scarborough or in the West End, it's the DJs that have more pull than the promoters. So it was a backwards game, I guess, back then. You know?
I get what
but obviously downtown, fucking being a DJ downtown is, I think it's even way more important than being a DJ
anywhere else. You can say that. I mean, they have different accolades, and when they have the shows and the awards, it's mainly catered to those people, like those King Street people, right?
Yeah.
You're not gonna see a DJ that DJs at, I don't know, without saying names. Like, you're not gonna see nobody else that doesn't DJ downtown, not on that bill, unless you know people. But that's how it goes in the game, right?
Crazy. But listen, man, it's the Man Dem Show. It's your boy Vegas,
Underground Nation,
and we are with Toronto's finest. Oh, he's already introducing himself.
If you don't know me, you're gonna get to know me today. And this is the Man Dem Show. I've been here before. It was called something else then, but right now it's the Man Dem Show. So hope you guys enjoy this one.
Well, it was. You were on the Nightlife with Ritz and Ghost, right?
There we go. Shout out Ritz.
Yeah, shout out to Ritz, man. Shout out to Ghost, man. They did their thing. That was like two years ago, I think.
Yeah, time flies.
Yeah, 2023.
Time flies.
And now you're here.
Yeah.
How has life been? How are you? How have you been feeling? Mental health check? You okay?
Well, first things first, I appreciate you guys for having me again. Like I said, the first show was good. Everything went well.
Yeah.
But as far as like time went on, yeah, everything is blessed. Can't really complain. Obviously, we all deal with like personal stuff, right? Like nobody gets away with that really. But apart from that, I can't really complain.
That's what's up. That's what's
good.
up. How has work been? Has work been steadily going up? Like, think about, like, has it been going up? Has it going down? Has it been stagnant? Like, how has work been since we last saw each other?
Up and middle. Middle because like you can like verify this. Like promoters don't always stay there, right? Like somebody will be like on their last, let's just say their last round, about to retire, and then like that'll be like your booking that you get for the year, and the next year they're doing something different, right? So there's situations like that, and then there's situations where you either just take less bookings or don't deal with certain promoters that you dealt with the year before.
Yeah.
Right? There's also situations like that. But for the most part, like there is also times where you're tapped in with certain promoters and they always, book you for all of their events. So, I can't complain. Everything is, I'll say this though, like since I linked up with nocturnal events, also they also are linked with our Carnival. They have been managing me lately, so that also did build and add to my stuff as well.
Shout out to Joanne, man. Joanne and the gang. You know what I'm saying, she's the one that actually called me and be like, "Hey, can we get any times?" I'm like, "Yeah, we had it before." Like, "Oh no way!" I'm like, "Yeah, go watch this." You know what I'm saying? But
exactly.
Nocturnal Allure doing the damn thing this summer. Were you on that float this year?
Yeah. I actually been on it before. I was working with them.
Yeah.
Right. But I was on it this year.
That's mod. That's mod. Talk about some of the highlights that has been going on in your life in the past 2 years. Like, what would you say was the most important booking that you had in this last?
Okay, yo, hold on. This is so random. It's not even a booking, but I seen Vybz Kartel. You know what I'm saying? Craziest highlight. That's my artist, man. You get what I'm saying? So I got to see that. But in terms of for myself, damn, I can't. There's so much. I got to see Sean Paul with this music video he was doing in Toronto.
Nice.
Got to DJ for Skillibeng.
Nice. And he was just down here actually, right? Yesterday?
He was also down here, but I did the one last year.
Okay.
What else? To be honest, I'd probably have a better answer for you next time. I know I'm going to remember when I'm leaving. But it's like a lot of things have happened,
Yeah.
I also got to DJ for like A Boogie in London when he was here.
Nice.
I think it was like last year.
Nice.
Also in Miami. Got to do my thing in Miami twice on the Carnival and like a few events over there as well. So yeah, like a handful of things,
Miami was little, huh?
Definitely.
What would you say is the major differences with Miami Carnival as opposed to Toronto Carnival?
Yo, Toronto Carnival sucks.
For real?
When you go to Miami?
Miami, man.
Like,
compare that.
okay, Toronto Carnival, it doesn't suck, but it's like when you've been here for so long and then you get to experience something else, and that something else is so different.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, I'm gonna stay here. Like, like Toronto, it's okay, I can miss it. But like Miami, I don't think I want to miss it.
Wow.
Yeah, you gotta check it out, bro. Gotta check it out.
One day. I know the costumes were a little bit better over there.
Yeah.
The
Everybody's
vibe,
yeah,
the
like
experience, drinking on the road, like all sorts of
they
stuff.
have a dedicated truck for like liquor. You get what I'm saying? So like, let's just say you're with like a little Carnival on the truck, right?
Yeah.
Like the truck behind it will just be liquor, and if you have like a cup, they'll just refill it.
Holy
Bro,
crow.
Toronto needs to do that, man.
That's not happening in Canada,
right?
That's not happening. And if it does, it's probably gonna cost $1 million just to refill.
I know, right? But yo, LCBO, if you guys are listening, yo, get that into works, fam.
That actually makes sense though, but you'd have to have a permit. Like they would have to have a permit to do that, like throughout the day. But I mean, that's not that hard.
You're right. America is kind of like a we don't care what we do type of place.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's very free when it comes to like certain things. You know what I'm saying? They're very not liberal, but more so like, well, we're doing it, so you can't stop us type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And the liquor definitely cheaper over there. So
They have like huge bottles that cost like, let's just say the same amount that we buy for like smaller, you know?
You have the jumbo size.
There we go.
Super size of life.
Yeah.
That's what's up. You said you met Vybz Kartel. Well, you went to the concert, obviously.
Yeah.
Which day did you go?
I went to the Sunday and the Thursday, or the Monday and the Thursday. So the
you
second
saw
and the
them
third.
twice?
Yeah.
So you saw Spice
I seen Spice.
and you
Drake.
and you and
No,
no,
I didn't
he
go
went the
that
second
day.
day. What,
Yeah,
what day was
yeah.
better, the second or the third?
Drake was the first day. I did the second day when it was just by himself, and then the third day was him and Spice, right?
Which one did you prefer? Yeah, the first day was with Drake. Yeah.
Yo, personally, I wasn't in a good mood the first day. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of like not really enjoying myself. Let's just put it like that. But
Yeah.
the second day, I had fun. You know, I wasn't I wasn't pissed. You know, everything was blessed.
Yeah.
And yeah, the vibe was a little bit more different. Like, yes, like certain structures with the songs was kind of the same, but it's like I felt like he kind of put more to it. I guess because it was the last day. So yeah, like there was more energy. So I preferred that one, to be honest.
I went the second day still. I felt like as a Vybz Kartel fan and you got to experience vibes, like for me, like I felt like that moment can't be replicated. Like it wasn't hindered by no guests.
Yeah.
It was just Vybz on stage with his fans and that's it. Like I enjoyed that. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. Like I'm like, yo, I'm a big Vybz fan still. Because you know what it is? I'm a big Bounty Killer fan. And Bounty Killer,
Yeah, okay, I get where you're going with this.
I'm father of that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah, I
saying?
see
So
where
it's
you're going
like,
with that.
that's his son, fam. So I got to
Exactly.
see my little brother. Like, fam, it's so good,
hear
yo.
you.
Honestly, if you're a Vybz Kartel fan and you missed that, I feel sorry for you, man.
Bro, like I was saying, you had 13 years to save your money, fam. There's no way you weren't there.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? And it's like tickets even got cheaper.
Yeah,
So it's
exactly. I know.
you know?
Exactly.
You had
I
to
know.
be there, man.
Yeah, even if you went to see Spice, that would have been a moment to see them do fucking that song that they had together.
Right.
It would have been a moment.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I'm definitely glad I got to see that.
Let's talk about the ticket prices. How come they, like the day of, the price drop? How?
Yeah, they knew what they were doing still. You know, Drake knew what he was doing. OVO knew what they were doing. But like, it's our fault, right? Can we really blame them? Everybody seen the price and tried to like buy like 5 tickets and sell it for
Yeah,
higher.
they're trying to get a come up on people.
You get what I'm saying? They thought this was like kicks, you know? They thought they were trying to resell shoes or something. You know, certain people got their bread back, certain people didn't. But I hope that was a learning lesson for people. You get what I'm saying? Don't be greedy.
Nah, but yeah, it's vibes, man. Like regardless
get
of what
it.
you do, you might just have to
You're
hug
right,
it. It's like
you're right.
fuck.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna experience this again. So fucking, I'm just gonna eat this.
Fam, I had to hug it. My friend got a ticket for like $150, and we got ours for like $4 something. You know,
Oh.
so it gets like that. But
Yeah,
I'm glad my friend came too, got to enjoy it. So
is it?
it's
There?
like that.
Skillibeng. Another experience that you got the opportunity, you got to DJ for.
Yeah.
How was that? Like, were you like a I guess you could starter DJ and then he went on stage and did this thing after the fact?
Yeah. That's usually the case.
Yeah.
With artists, they have like the local DJs, and then maybe if they have their own DJ, their DJ will like do their thing for like 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
How was it? It was different. I've never DJed at Rebel up until that point. The second time I DJed after that was the Massacre show, which was like maybe a couple weeks after that. Oh, that as well, the Massacre show.
Mod.
So
Mod.
it was different. Like I seen like all types of crowds. So it wasn't, even though Skillibeng represents dancehall and whatnot, when I seen the crowd, I realized it wasn't just going to be dancehall that I can play. Like I seen black people, white people, Indian people, Asian people, you know? So like my set was very like international. I am gonna drop like a recap on my YouTube channel soon. But yeah, it was a different vibe. I can say it was a different vibe.
Nice. I would have loved to see the Massacre still.
Yeah, that one was different too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a lot of like little festivals that were happening. I think the last festival, I think Idonia was supposed to come down and
Oh,
he
yeah, I was at
didn't
that.
end up coming. I don't know why. Could have been visa problems. I
Palm
don't know.
Nation, right?
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah. So you were there.
Yeah.
How was that event?
I was DJing for LTL.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you their go-to DJ or are you just
We work together a lot, right? So it's just a matter of like when everything makes sense, they hit me up and vice versa. You get what I'm saying? But for the most part, yeah, like I do DJ for them when they do their thing.
Odd.
How was that? like this just it sounds weird, but I felt like a proud dad. Like although I have nothing to do with what they got going on, but it's just like from like even like let's just say when I used to DJ for them, like the first year compared to like that was like a lot of growth, you know? Like it was just crazy seeing that. Because even when I did Skillibeng, I also did DJ for them as well because they did perform at Skillibeng.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, like a lot of growth in terms of like their performance, even the crowd. You know, crowd got louder, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, yo, this is sick, you know? So yeah, it was a nice event, to be really honest. There was other artists as well. There was Molly Don, I believe.
Yeah.
Stock Ashley.
Yeah.
A few local people, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Stock Ashley looked amazing. Oh my God. Like,
not too much on my wife, man.
she looked bad. Fucking was it a girl that started with an M2? No, not Molly.
I think I know who you're talking about, but I was rolling a spliff at that time still. But I think I know who you're talking about still.
Yeah, she looked amazing. All Jamaican girls are fucking very beautiful women. Still, I'm not gonna lie. Still, they know how to catch my heart. I'm not gonna lie to you. Going to LTL, we'll talk about LTL for a bit. LTL, man, I feel like they are one of the biggest dancehall Canadian acts we have seen in a long time. I think we haven't seen an impact like this since
ISIS. Maybe that's just me being biased, but I would say ISIS. You know.
I was gonna say Snow.
Oh shit, you're talking about like okay. I meant like in terms of dancehall. Okay, you're right, because that was like in the 90s, Snow did do dancehall. You're right, okay.
Snow was on the fucking song with Beanie Man and all sorts, right? So like a Canadian going to Jamaica and just busting up the place. Like I know LTL hasn't gone that far, but in this modern era of social media, I feel like LTL is probably up there. Now you can speak of them as a great dancehall group. Why aren't we seeing more of those, in your opinion?
Dancehall groups?
Like dancehall artists in general, just, you know, hitting it big like LTL did. Like, what would you say is the reason why we're not seeing more of these things, more of these artists? You know what I'm saying?
How do I say this? LTL always existed as like they're individuals, right? They just happen to like all just link up and say, you know,
Yeah.
let's just bring it together. So I feel like that's why it worked. But even like individually, like they can all hold their weight, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like the reason why there isn't an LTL is because like everybody wants their own. People don't necessarily want to come together and share the spotlight. That's just because if that was the case, why wouldn't there be so many groups, especially dancehall groups? I think like that would work out. But
So-
it's like, sorry.
Go ahead.
But it's like, yeah, everybody kind of wants to do their own thing. Because even if you think about it, like, let's just say dancehall albums, right?
Yeah.
How many features do you see compared to like hip hop albums and R&B albums or just anything else, right? Dancehall, you know, they just competitive, right? So the fact that LTL, like everybody just has the like knowledge or even like the sense to say like, yo, let's just come together and make sure we can all, you know, share the stage. Like that's where everything starts.
And the fact that they did it continuously, they just didn't do it just one time. They kept on going and going and going, and they stayed together. This is the importance, you know what I'm saying? Me coming from someone who's not really too tapped in the dancehall community, I can say that the LTL guys, man, they were on my TikTok feed. I was forced to listen to it. And then I was just like, yo, I'm liking this vibe. And then they kept on dropping more and dropping more and dropping more, and then just being consistent. I feel like this is how, like, me, I can't lie. I was, like, since it was probably like 2 years last year, this is when I really started listening to dancehall, really. And then when I was watching them, I didn't even know they were from Toronto at first. Yeah, I was just seeing them on TikTok and, you know, telling you, the algorithm, they kept on using that to their advantage and dropping and dropping and dropping. And also, the community really got together and backed them. Because, like, it wasn't just one account posting him. It was everyone reposting him. They were like, yo, I like this rhythm. And they reposted it in multiple accounts doing that. And this is how I really got into it, to be really honest. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't even think about dancehall like that.
You know, Dimes has a point. he said, "Oh, they were all individuals, and they just said, you know what? Let's come together as a unit and make a one song together." Or I think they took the songs that they were their individual songs and put them as a medley.
All that too. And it's like, people don't even know that. Like, that song was actually an individual song.
Yeah, like
It's
each of those verses
literally-
are from different
You know?
song parts of their original songs, right?
You know?
and they just put it as one.
Exactly.
Yo,
Joe
imagine
just
if
put it
Toronto
together.
rappers did that.
Exactly. Imagine if rappers
But
did
we
that,
used
period.
to.
You
That's
know?
what that's
they
the thing.
used to?
They used to have like
Ciphers?
Parma to Flemo, like where all the rappers will unify and come together. And I think they had like jungle to I don't know, but there were like rappers from different areas would come together and make one huge record, right? Going back to Dimes' part with the Toronto artists, the Toronto dancehall artists, I felt like, say, ISIS did a song with another artist and another artist, and like 5 ones, just one shot, and just boom. I feel like they would have had that impact.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's all of their fan bases now looking at all of them and pushing them. That's why it goes back to what you're saying too. You couldn't stop seeing from their feed because, say, one blog like Aaron and one blog like One Don and one blog like Tune-Off, and everybody has their person that they like, so they all just promoted their thing, but it's all just the one. And now I'm a fan of this and that and the third because, you know what I'm saying, they all came together. And yeah, like, it's a beautiful thing to see when unity makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
I would love to see Toronto rappers do this.
Can DJs do that?
DJs
In terms of what?
Instead of like, so maybe like DJ block parties.
DJ block parties.
Like, I think, okay, you ever heard of like back in COVID days, you have like DJ trains on Twitch. 6 o'clock, one DJ is playing, 6:30, the next DJ,
seen
7
that.
o'clock, the next DJ.
Yeah.
So imagine if we had an event, say at Dundas Square, whatever they call it, Sankofa Square, and it's just the DJ showdown. You know what I'm saying? And every DJ in the city has 30-minute sets, and they just come in and just play right through the night from 6 to fucking 10.
Let me ask you something. So if we had that, right?
Yeah.
How many repeats do you think we'll have?
Well, that's where you have to kind of diversify the DJs.
Okay, there we go.
So we're gonna have to have like a hip hop DJ at 6,
Yeah.
a dancehall DJ at 6:30, a top 40 DJ at 7. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like a country singer, a scratch, like a DJ that scratches at 8. You know what I'm saying? Someone that can actually make a set at 9, like. Back to dancehall at 9:30, and then hip hop for 10. It has to be like that, right? Where it's just a variety of music all throughout. Even a friggin' Indian DJ that plays Bhangra and fucking Punjabi and shit. We need those guys too, because remember, we're living in a diverse city, right?
Facts.
So imagine, and an Afrobeats DJ. So just imagine like a Latin DJ.
Soca
There's so
DJ.
many things. You know what I'm saying? A soca DJ. So imagine we should set something like up in the summer for real though.
And you have that right in at Dundas Square.
Sankofa.
Dundas.
We cancel that nigga Dundas, dog. We cancel Dundas, dog.
Oh my word.
Ain't no more Dundas. Nah, Sankofa's a weird name though. I don't know where the fuck they got that one from.
You have to allow that stuff.
Fucking.
The Ghanaian roots right there, you know?
That's where you're from. Background, Ghanaian.
Yeah.
You're like a Snoopy.
Yeah. Partly.
Partly. How do you feel about Snoopy's reality show? Reality verse. The Snoopy verse, we call it behind the scenes.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even watch shows like that. I'm a man. I really watch shows when I'm eating food,
Okay.
and I don't eat food that much, so I don't watch shows that much. You get what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I was there when they were shooting on 1-2 of their stuff because my management was a part of that.
Yeah.
So I seen it in person, but I didn't get to check it out. But based on what I already seen in real life, I already knew the show was going to be very interesting when it drops. You get what I'm saying? It has a lot of different characters and a lot of personality, a lot of different people from the city that people are tapped into, you can say. So that was a no-brainer, you know? I don't have to even like ask if it was good. I'm pretty sure it went well.
Yeah, season 1 was a up and down hill, but for the most part, I think everybody got what they wanted from it. You know what I'm saying? We finished a full season, all black cast. Once again, shout out to Allure and Snoopy Famous and the whole cast. You know what I'm saying? Crown, Prince Beats Media. You know what I'm saying? We did our thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we need more shows like that.
Definitely.
We need more representation of our city. You know what I'm watching now? I'm watching Office Movers. That show is actually funny. It's actually fucking funny. I'm in the first season. It's only 6 episodes, so it's a short watch.
Oh, you
It's
didn't
like 30
watch
minutes.
You didn't watch the first one?
I didn't watch the first season, no. And I don't
Okay.
want to watch the second until I watch the first. You know what I'm saying?
You say it's 3 minutes?
It's 30 minutes, 30 minute show. 6 episodes a season. It's a short watch. So if you're from the city, watch that show, man.
That's neat.
Watch that show because it's actually and it's for the city. They're talking the Man Dem talk.
You know?
You know what I'm saying? It's shout out to the twins, man. Shout out to the twins, man. They're doing their fucking thing.
Yeah, I've been watching them from
Yeah.
a long time, man.
From Scrap DVD. Walk
They
your
call-
head
I
on that
think
my
the-
real
no,
ass
from,
nigga.
from before that.
Mid before that, when they were
like,
doing their Brampton stuff.
When I
For y'all
have that.
entertainment.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
like those
that-
days, yeah.
That's
like,
so crazy.
Even
They put
before
that in the
that.
skit.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, they put that in the episode. They're like, cause his brethren, the guy has the moving company, right? Everett, whatever, right? He's the main guy. So one of his employees told him that he's gonna leave to set up his restaurant, and then he's looking for people because now he has these jobs. He's like, "Yo, your restaurant's not even gonna. Why you focusing on a restaurant that's gonna close down in 3 months?" And then he ended up being there for a meeting, but like he didn't. He accidentally went there because he said he would never go there, but he accidentally went there. He's like, "Yo, I thought you were gonna come," and he was like, "Yo, I didn't say that." And he put up the freaking receipt, and he was like, "My bad, dog. You know, I was just stressed out." And he was like, "Okay, yeah, you want something to eat, or you're gonna cut?" He was like, "Okay, I'll eat something." He said, "Can I get the Craig up?" Man, I have that. Got the barbecue chicken. All right, yo, we don't have that either. Not done. It was so. Yeah, it was funny. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny still.
Good times, though.
No, it's real good times, man. Real good times. What does a DJ Dimes reality show look like? or just a DJ reality show in general?
Yo.
What would we like base that show on? Skills, crowd movement,
Bro. Politics.
politics?
Not like beef, but it's just it's more than DJing, bro. You know, it's like alliances. It's a skill. It's where you got your music from. It's who helped you do what. You know, like I feel like I remember when I was a kid and I used to go to parties. Like being on the other side, it's simple. You're dancing. You don't necessarily care or know where the music is coming from. You don't necessarily know what the DJ is doing. You're just hearing music. You know what I'm saying? And then when you start DJing, it's like, damn, there's a lot of stuff that goes into this. There's even like a lot of manipulation that goes into it. Like you could play a mix and just act like you're playing music. That's not even in the industry that I'm in. That's like even like house DJs and stuff, right? I don't know if you've seen those videos where like they're playing music but they're not playing music.
Go like this, switching knobs.
Yeah, what I'm saying?
Nothing's happening really though.
There we go. There's a lot of manipulation in, I don't know if it's music or the DJing thing, you know, but okay, just to answer your question, a reality show for DJing, what, Toronto? Or just...
In Toronto, yeah. Let's stay local.
It would be funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. You would see a lot of funny moments. But it would be like the last call or whatever, that Michael Jordan show.
Yeah.
What was it called?
Yeah, the last call, yeah. Or
Yeah,
the last
something.
Yeah.
I'm a LeBron man, so I don't know what it's called.
Wow.
But
Wow.
whatever. It's more like everything is blessed up until you have to go play the game. You know what I'm saying? And then once you play the game, it's like, yeah, I don't know you, fam. You know what I'm saying? But once everything is done, it's like, yeah, we're blessed. You get what I'm saying? Like, what are you saying, fam? You're good? But once the game starts, it's like, yeah, fuck you.
You know what I'd do? How I would probably do it is like I'll do like playoffs, 16 DJs head to head, pause.
Oh, yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And the best DJ, the DJs get 15 minutes to create to play their set. They'll have a whole day to create that 15-minute set. And the best set, like the set that moves the crowd the most, it'll be fan voting. Best set to move the crowd the most moves on to the next round. I think that's how I would do a show like that.
Let's set that up, bro. But here's the thing, like the reality show would be like Snoopy's, where like I guess.
No, this is straight competition. It wouldn't even be reality like that. Because when I think reality, I think like love reality and like challenges and houses.
Yeah.
Today we're about to go to the. You're gonna.
Okay, that's why I gave you the answer that I gave you, because it's like you'd see us do more than just DJing, you know?
Yeah, no. Like, because I feel like with that, it's more of, it's gonna be factions. It's gonna be bullying.
Right.
It's gonna be like, you can't really play, or yo, play this mix. Don't worry, I got you. We're gonna save the teams from elimination. Like, nah, we don't need none of that shit.
Yeah.
I want a head-to-head pause, competition style. Let's get it on.
One challenge I'll actually give these guys is like I'll bring them to a crowd that I'm like a crowd that's controlled. I'm gonna tell the crowd to like really be assholes and not vibe and like see how they react, see what they're gonna do. Or even like if you're a dancehall DJ, I'll put like a Russian crowd and like you're gonna have to turn them up. And like they're not allowed to tell you what to play. So I feel like this is a challenge like that I'll put on a show for to see who's the best DJ.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many things we can do in this city, man, and I just feel like we're just fucking lazy, or we're just dropping the ball on things that can make us bigger. You know what I'm saying?
It's because the same way we don't have the money for the music in Toronto, there's not money coming in for shows.
In terms of what, local artists?
Yeah, for local artists. It's not like there's no big labels don't come in and just drop money on people. The same way shows and movies, they don't come to Canada and or even into Toronto. They don't come here and be like, okay, I see what this guy's doing. Boom, I gave this guy a big we don't have big contracts going on for.
I think our problem, Toronto, locally, is we have more hood rappers than anything else. Like, we have more. I don't want to use people as an example, but like, let's just say we have more Persas than we have The Weeknds. You know? Let's just say we have The Weeknd, Drake, Tory Lanez, Roy Woods to an extent, Party Next Door, Mustafa, right? But that's like a handful of people. And then everybody else I'm going to name is kind of, not on that.
Not on their level.
Not even level, just like the music that they produce is not necessarily the same. It's not mainstream, and it's not. There's more violence in their music. Let's just put it like that. Yeah. So I don't think like corporations are gonna come necessarily and say like, "Hey, let's sponsor you for talking about your ops." I feel like if they change their lyrics, because the thing is like, what pisses me off is like, yo, these local rappers, bro, these hood rappers, some of them can actually spit. Just change the topic, fam, and you can get somewhere else. But it's like they just want to keep talking about what they see in their four corners, which is right, which is fine. But it's like, if you want to get out of the city, change your topic. That's all you have to do. Because most of these guys can actually rap. They have bars. If you just listen to what they're saying, like their scheme and things, how they put stuff together, it's like, damn. But it's like the thing you're talking about, it's like it's only going to work from now till 3 months from now. And then, if you have a next song, we'll listen to that if that's the case. But you're not going to reach the people you should reach.
Does that make it difficult to play local artists in your sets?
Ones that are...
or do you still play do you play local artists in your sets when you do your gigs?
It depends on where I'm at.
Right. That's obvious.
Obviously, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We already established that from every DJ I talk to, it depends on where I'm at. And that's understandable. We understand there's people that don't like other people, and there's music that people don't like to hear. We get that.
And then even where I'm at, sometimes I can't even play that. Because like, let's just say, you could think that like, okay, cool. If you're downtown, you could like play, let's just say, a presser, but downtown still has like areas that doesn't necessarily agree with like that side. And then you could vice versa, right? It's like the only times those situations are cool is if like people just don't care. Like if it's like, let's just say a party with like more females, or the dudes are just like super drunk and they're just ballers, you know, not necessarily like affiliated with like this side and that side, you know, at that point you can play whatever. They don't care. They're not there for that, you know? But don't play that at the local barbecues, brisket. You know what I'm saying? It might get sticky.
So when you DJ, you ever had someone be like, yo, I want this song, like, can you play this song? And like they're kind of TT'd and like they're moving belligerent, and you know, you ever had this?
Hell yeah.
But how do you handle that?
How do I handle that if what? Like if it's a male or a female? You get what I'm saying?
Okay, give me the male first and then the female. Give me both.
Okay, the males come to like 2 types, or maybe 3. The first one would be like the drunk guy. Second one would be the nice guy. Third one would be like the hood guy that wants to hear hood music or his music because he happens to be a rapper or whatever the case may be. You know, with the females now, it's damn. There's so much, but it's like most of the times they're drunk. And then they ask for songs that don't even match the BPM, fam. Oh my goodness.
Bro, I was in Montreal one time with Celebrity Drew, and there's a girl, and Celebrity Drew's doing this thing, and I'm saying shout out to Celebrity Drew, Flow 93.5, Flow 98.7. So yeah, this girl's like this. Guess what's on the phone? Mink Mill, Dreams and Nightmare. This guy is nowhere near that BPM, nowhere near that type of music, but she's just like this.
That's a hood man, fam.
In Montreal?
Montreal,
Fam, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, when you say Montreal, because in Montreal, that song they play it at every party, fam.
Dreams and Nightmares.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
what you've been waiting for.
In Montreal, fam, they play at every party in Montreal, fam. And I'm from Montreal, I'm telling you, fam. And you see everyone, they go like,
Yeah, from Montreal?
Yeah, fam.
Which side? East, west, north?
So I grew up in Rivière-des-Prairies.
I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm so sorry. But
But like Montréal Nord.
yeah.
Montréal Nord. So Saint-Michel.
But like, where is
Yeah.
that? Like that's not Laval. That's still Montreal, right?
Yeah, that's Montreal. So
okay. The east, west. Where would that be considered?
North.
Oh, north. Okay.
Northeast.
There we go.
Northeast. This is where I was at.
Okay. I usually stay in the south, not on purpose, but it's like when I have events like that's just where they, you know, that's where they happen to be.
Because that's where all the English people are.
There we go. Yeah. Because like
Like
when
La Salle?
there we go. Yeah. Because when you're in Montreal, like what I realize is like there's certain stop signs that like don't say the French version, and I'm like, okay, I like this spot. You get what I'm saying? And then I realize when you go more, it's like, okay, I'm in the French parts, you know. So say it.
Is there a huge major difference between DJing in Toronto than DJing elsewhere outside Toronto?
Yeah.
Do you like it? Do you enjoy it more outside of Toronto?
Okay, outside of Toronto, sorry, it's just more like I got to be more aware and more versatile. It's like a challenge, and I like challenges, you know.
Okay.
In Toronto, it's kind of like it's multicultural, so I know what to do and what not to do per se. Because even in Toronto, like let's just say even if you have a booking like mainly filled with like Caucasian people,
Yeah.
you can still slip in something black in there. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
Certain parts, like, nah, it's just what it is. You know, you have to stay on topic and stay on what you came here to do type shit, you know?
Yeah.
Let's talk about Montreal a little bit.
Okay, Montreal. This guy got hype. Montreal. He's like, yeah, let's go. Do your thing, man.
Have you ever had to deal with some Haitian tell you to play compas?
You know what's funny? When I DJ'd over there, like the Haitians, they kind of mix in with like, let's just say the soca crowd. So like they're just there to vibe. Like they don't even care. Like of course they want to hear that. I've never heard them tell me that, but like if soca's playing, they're good with that. You get what I'm saying? But of course like there's 1-2 Haitians that obviously want to hear their music, but like they rock to anything. Is essentially what I'm trying to say. Like they're good vibes, you know?
There's one thing I always see at every Montreal party they always play like this slow Haitian compa dance at the end.
Yeah.
People start dancing together, and then they turn on the lights.
Yeah.
Everybody get out.
Yeah.
As soon as they start playing compa, that means like, yo, people like compa
Slow
is
tempo.
basically like a slow tempo music. You know what I'm saying? You dance, it's like a partner dance type shit. And then as soon as they play that means like, yeah, you gotta start packing. It's,
Yeah.
I don't know why they play it at
Towards
the end, but you know.
It's at the end. It's to make people leave, and then after that they turn on the light.
Yeah, that's like playing reggae at the end of the party. Like when you start
Or
playing
R&B.
slow an R&B, yeah. When you
Yeah.
start playing that slow shit and it's 2:30, like fuck, you know you gotta get the fuck out of there. Some people stay, but like nah, nigga, get the hell out. Go home. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the fuck up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to ask him questions about
Yeah, for beginner DJs.
beginner DJs. Go ahead.
So what is the first thing a DJ, a beginner, a newbie DJ should invest in? First thing.
This time that we're in, I'll probably say a laptop.
Holy, times are rough like this?
Yeah, not per se, but we are in a time where like they're changing something simple as like a port.
Oh.
Like even look at your connection right now, right? This is not a Mac obviously, but even the fact that you still need some type of adapter is kind of like what the era we're going into, right? So you could what's that called? You could fuck around and like let's just say buy like a 2018 laptop and it's not bad, but it's like where we're at right now, everything's more advanced. There's a M1, 2, 3, 17, 25. You get what I'm saying? Like your laptop will be like outdated even though it's not.
Yeah, that's facts. Yo, one
know?
time I went to this performance, man, and like I was trying to plug in something. The DJ had some old ports. I'm looking at the man. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? I'm like, bro,
Exactly.
what are you doing with
Exactly.
USB-A? Like,
Yeah.
yo, regular USB, bro. Like, no. You need that USB-C.
Yo, you get what I'm saying? Like that, we're at a time now where man's roast you about the port that you have, fam. Like,
Like, you ain't got a USB-C, dog? Come on, man.
you know,
Come
like,
on.
you get what I'm saying? So laptop, okay, I would say a laptop more than anything. I started DJing seriously 2014, where at that point, fam, you already started DJing, like obviously before that, but at that point, remember when Toronto didn't have the option where if you don't have a turntable, you can't DJ, you just have like just the main part, like you can only play one song.
Yep.
Remember those?
Yep,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I never used Serato back then. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. So it's like now, not to say you don't need a turntable, but even if you have just a laptop and like 100 songs, 50 songs, you can still practice on a laptop. Kind of like virtual DJ.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That's what I used.
That's what
before.
I used to.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But different times. He's talking about beginner DJs and this time out soon. So I would say get your laptop game. Figure it out.
What is one thing you see that the new DJs are doing wrong, but the most? So like they always make that same mistake.
They rely on stems.
You don't like stems?
No, not that I don't, but they rely on it.
But what do you mean by that? Because I you know, as a older DJ that's obviously conforming to the new style of shit, I actually do enjoy stems.
So do I, right? But as I also remember times before stems where it's like, let's just say, I had to make my own acapella. Where there is no button for me, you know? So it's more like, let's just say if that button didn't exist, how would you even juggle how you're juggling today? You get what I'm saying? Maybe it's a curiosity thing for me, but it's just like they rely on it. Like every transition is acapella, this beat.
Oh, I don't even stem like that.
That's
the
what I'm
thing.
trying to say.
I
Yeah,
blend my stems. Like
Okay,
I
yeah,
acapella
yeah.
the right and have the beat running on the
Yeah,
left, and I'm blending those two songs
Yeah,
together.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
how I
yeah.
stem. I don't like that. I think that's lazy.
I get what you're saying. You'll take like the melody and the bass out.
Yep.
Keep a drum if necessary.
Yep.
But no, they take out everything acapella that side. Beat playing on the next side. And in a sense, to each his own. Who am I to say what you're doing wrong? Like, this is one time Red Links told me something that was like so crazy. He told me like, when it comes to DJing, like, what's perfect anyways? Like, who's to say what's perfect anyways? And it's like, what the hell? Like, you're not wrong, but like you're wrong, but you're not wrong, you know? You know what I'm saying? So who am I, fam? Everybody DJs how they want to DJ, but I just feel like they rely on stems more than often.
One thing I've always wondered is like how, or like, yeah, where do you get your music? It's like you're not getting it from Spotify. Like,
Now? Yes, I get it from Spotify.
Spotify straight up.
Yeah. It's just a converter, fam. Everything has a converter.
Oh,
YouTube had a converter, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Everything has a converter.
YouTube to MP3 has a converter.
iTunes, I get my music from iTunes as well. Everything has a converter. SoundCloud has a converter. I'm
I know
I'm
that.
an internet thief, I guess. But, that's where we get our music from because it's not vinyl days and even CD days. Like, yeah, they don't sell it anymore. So where else you
Yeah.
you gotta get a converter.
Because I remember back in the days when I used to dabble with the DJ, but I don't know, but like I would like have the virtual DJ and I would try to play a song and ask me for pay subscription, this, that. And I did not know how to get around that.
Nah, I hear that. I mean, there's also pools, right? I forgot to mention that. Pools, I would say that I would recommend that for beginner DJs because it comes with 8 bars and whatnot. You can learn how to count that way, I would say.
Yeah. That's true.
But if you don't want to pay for a subscription, I would say, because pools do cost money. They're not expensive, but if you don't want to do a subscription, just get a converter, man. Rob the music online and get it that way.
Okay, now I got my laptop. I'm ready for my first show. But how do I even get booked in the first place?
Yo, it's so funny. I can't even answer that because I don't even know how I got booked. Like my first booking, second booking, I don't even know how that came about. I just got like a message saying, hey, like XYZ, XYZ. And I never actually followed up on that and asked them like, how did you, like why did you book
might
me?
have to ask him.
You get what I'm saying? So those ones I can't answer, but I feel like it's more of knowing people, making mixes, shaking hands with people that throw events a lot. The easiest thing is obviously we all came out. We all have birthdays, whatever. Like not to make we all have birthdays and we all have events at least once. You get what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna need a DJ. I'm pretty sure you have friends, family members with friends. You get what I'm saying?
So start there.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
probably the
build up.
easiest. That's probably the easiest.
All right. So guys, to the new DJ, I think I met one yesterday. He was a new DJ. And man, we were at Miracle Studio at this networking event, and he was the only DJ, new DJ. He wasn't really set, and I guess now you can watch, you can listen to what you have to say to get started, man.
Yeah, man. I would say the mixes definitely helps. And that will give people a taste of what you got going on.
Okay, now let's say I get my first booking, like right now, like I'm saying, can I just pull up and just play a mix and just like start dancing like this?
You can.
Could that work?
I wouldn't recommend it. You can. Anything is doable. It's just, you're cheating the process. And obviously, like, let's just say, like you have to use the washroom or something like that. The music is still going to play, right? Like, they're going to notice eventually. So I wouldn't recommend that, man. But, if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do.
Listen, I don't mind.
Have you ever done that?
Yeah. Because I have bookings that are sometimes like 9 hours of the day, and I need to eat. So I'm gonna download a mix, and I'm gonna let the mix run for 30 minutes till I go
that.
eat, come back, and then because I don't want to sit on someone else's mix and just chill. Like I'm bored. I want to juggle. I want to play.
Exactly.
Like that's what I'm saying with the DJing. It's like you want to touch the turntables and you want to spin.
Like after a while, I just want to do it too.
Yeah, like I wanna, you know what I'm saying? Even if sometimes it's for fun, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't really, especially with corporate stuff, and I have the opportunity to DJ at the university's basketball and volleyball games, right? So that's just playing music in between timeouts and playing music at halftime and shit like that, warm-ups and stuff like that. I'm just having fun and just playing my music, right? I'm saying? So like, I can put on you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's not fun.
Let's get into the corporate stuff, man. Because okay, when you play at these type of events, like a university event, is there some songs you can and can't play?
You got to keep it clean, first and foremost. You have to keep it clean because not everybody is going to like music with cursing. You know what I'm saying? As much as the students might love music with a lot of fucking curse words and shit, the fucking teachers and all that, they're not hip to it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times they're very vanilla people, they're very square people. They never came here for all that. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that the music that you play is content conscious. So you don't want to play songs with too much heavy racial slurs. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, it's a woke business. And a lot of the times they're a bit older than you. As much as like I'm older, but like sometimes I'm playing for people around my age or older, and they're at work, so they're not comfortable. Like maybe they play it at home, but sometimes the music you'd have to kind of dumb it down. And I would say stick to like if you're doing corporate events in a certain settings, I would say stick to maybe top 40. You can play hip hop. You know, you can play like back in the day, like, you know, 2000s, It's Getting Hot in Her. Like those are the little
Those are
jams.
safe ones.
Yeah, those are the little safe jams. You know what I'm saying? Those are the little safe jams that you can run through and yada, yada, yada.
What is one track that kind of got you in trouble? Not super, but like
It wasn't
kinda.
even a hip hop song.
All right.
It was Vampires by Olivia Rodrigo, where she was like, vampire, so sire, sending it down like a motherfucking vampire. And I'm like, what the? She's cursing in this song? Because I never heard this song. I just know that's the top
those would be
40.
the worst. Yeah,
so
yeah.
just bare cursing. I'm like, oh, it's just a... And then her fucking is like a sharp fuck. Like, and it just, when I heard it, I looked up and I'm just like, yeah, just switch the song quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's some songs that'd be like, I think I played this year and I played something and there was a little bit of cursing. The lady was like, yeah, Dale, can you just switch that? Like, yeah, they don't want to hear a lot of, I guess, coarse language.
Yo, that's hilarious, bro.
Yeah. Have you done any corporate stuff or you just been...
I've done corporate stuff in my life. However, my corporate stuff, okay, like let's just say my recent corporate stuff is universities. However, like the teachers aren't there. It's more like just students. So I guess it's like the student association type of thing.
Okay.
So like I don't have to necessarily keep it clean and like, you know? Like that those parties turn into like basement jams all of a sudden. Like I don't know. I do like the vibe though, but however, like the corporate events, you're not lying. Like let's just say semi-formals and stuff. Obviously, you're not going to play I don't know. You know, like I don't know, like you're not gonna play like certain vulgar music.
You're not gonna play Dung in Your Throat back.
Right.
You're not playing that at a semi-formal, fam.
Maybe not even at all, or just not the dirty version. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's why I say you gotta get the clean version. So anything that you play, because you can play whatever you want, just make sure it's clean.
Now that you guys talk about semi-formal, I remember in my grade 8 semi-formal, man's had Dem Dog at my school.
Say a word. Shout out
Dem
Dem
Dog.
That's my
But me,
guy,
I didn't
you
know. I didn't know he was a DJ. I knew him for like
The comedy
funny
stuff.
stuff.
The comedy.
I see Dem Dog. I was like, whoa, with much music.
Yeah.
I was so amped. But like, yeah, he wasn't playing
Shout
all
out
that
my
crazy
dogs.
stuff. Still.
Yeah,
He
yo.
wasn't-
Yeah, them dogs look funny, guy, man. What does Toronto need to do to give you guys more opportunity, to give us DJs more opportunity? Like, what's missing? Because I know the infrastructure is lacking throughout all the industries, but in the DJ community, what do you feel like you need to be heard in our city?
You know, it's funny because like sometimes it's more of like, let's just say the crowd sometimes. Because the crowd, like the people, they select who they want to lift up sometimes, right? And Toronto kind of has like this weird thing where they select like, you know, like odd people to like be, you know, their forefronts and stuff. But I feel like Toronto, like the industry is not bad, right? But it's just more everybody has their favorites.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Certain things are biased, X, Y, Z. I just feel like people need to give everybody a chance. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the DJs are doing their thing. Certain people need to obviously, like, do more or do less, whatever the case may be. But I feel like it ultimately goes with the crowd. Like, the crowd should, like, give more people a chance, good or bad. If it is bad, hey, you just don't, you know, focus on that. And if it's good, like, just show more love. Because Toronto doesn't really show public affection. You get what I'm saying? They do that on the low key. So, yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right, man. I think Yeah, I mean, fuck. If the government doesn't want to support us, we're gonna have to find a way to support our own goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of talented DJs that need to be heard in all the spaces. You know what I'm saying? And all the opportunities. Do you have any other aspirations aside from DJing that you're getting into this? And in the past 2 years, we haven't seen each other. Have you dabbled in maybe production? I know you said you used to do music before. Are you dabbling back into it?
Honestly, that's something I was thinking about doing for 2026. I'm trying to take production a little bit more serious. It's mainly for me, it's like I don't want to, how do I say this? Like making drums and everything else is not a problem for me. But then the melody, right? That's like the most important part. And it's like, it's not everyday sample. So I want to learn how to actually play the piano and XYZ. Because it is kind of simple to make drums and just find a sample. You know, that's not really hard. Like, no disrespect to anybody. So I just kind of want to learn how to make my own, like, melodies so I don't have to sample, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm going to be working on for next year.
Dope. Anything else planned for DJ Dimes, man, in the next year? What are we looking forward to in the year coming up, brother?
I'm going to be the promoter.
Yeah?
In terms of, like, I'm just going to have a lot of events. I usually do events, like, 2 to 3 times a year.
Yeah.
But I would kind of like to do more. You know, even different events where it's, like, artists showcase their stuff. Or kids, you know, like, events for kids, like, those give backs and all of those stuff. Like, I just want to have, like, events where people can come and enjoy themselves and I can be the one that's playing the music and have...
About your brand, like, you know...
As well, right? I want everybody that I know that doesn't necessarily get a shine to be on those events as well, you know? Because it's like, we already have events where it's like, it's the all-star players, right? So I kind of want to do my own thing where it's like, it's going to be like different acts, you know? Like also female DJs involved and stuff. I just want to have like different events, you know?
You know, you need to bring back all ages.
See, I would love to, but I'm not at that age range anymore.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to DJ. Like
For the kids, though.
My goddaughter is a DJ. Shout out to DJ Love Jones.
Say word.
She's fucking amazing. I trained her since she was 7 years old.
She's in the city?
She's in Pickering, but she travels. Okay. Like she works with another DJ Christian. Shout out to DJ Christian, my guy. And those guys turn up teenage events. They're in high school. So like, bring back all ages. Now, like it could be a DJ Dimes presents, you know what I'm saying? So and so and so, all ages, and then have the young people DJ. Even if you do like 30 minutes just because you're the guy. You know what I'm saying? And just walk away and just that's your event. But I feel like all ages needs to come back for the youth per se.
Exactly.
Not for us.
Yes.
Like I'm talking about preteen dances.
Exactly.
I'm talking about like fucking graduation shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Valentine's Day parties for the kids though.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Let them, like the youths, we tend to forget we were kids once.
Exactly.
What did we love?
I can't lie, you. I remember my first all ages. It was called Spice It Up. Back to school, Spice It Up.
Yeah.
It's an event that happened right before school. I mean, right as school opened. And like, bro, like I felt like I was in a club, man. That was my first
spiced
time.
It up, eh?
Spiced it up still. Like,
so imagine what the kids.
this is where I found out one of my first things.
Oh yeah, one of your first balls.
Oh, yeah, first ball like off. You know what I'm saying? I had to grip surf for the whole night, or else she would have been gone.
Nah, shout out to
Actually, I can't lie. She bubbled one in the Man Dem still. I can't lie.
But that's okay. You're cool with that.
Yeah, she's like it's like.
Nah, shout out to finding your love at all ages, fam. Like, fam, I found, oh my gosh, like there was one girl I used to talk to, and I met like Mary Ward had this party, and she had two different color eyes, light skin, like she looked like white, brown hair. Fam, she was beautiful, bro. And I'm just like, God damn, dog, like
where's she at these days?
I don't know. a lot of the all ages party girls, but I know where them there.
My word, bro.
I don't know.
Somewhere.
To be honest, if you're turning up at the all ages back in the days, nowadays, we all know what they be doing now.
Yeah.
They could be lawyers. They could be selling their front. They could be, you know what I'm saying,
anything.
cops. They could be teachers. Who knows?
I'll go with option 2. looking at the youth unemployment and all of this.
Yeah.
Listen, we're not gonna put that on the girl them fam. But yo, listen, DJ Dibes, thank you for visiting the Man Dem. Listen, you are always invited. As a matter of fact, next year when the Man Dem radio show starts, we need a DJ Dime set live.
I'm over there.
You see it there.
Appreciate you guys for having me one more time. You got what I'm saying? I'm gonna be here for that. So just let me know when that is. I'll come fuck it up.
Tell everybody how to reach you, how to book you, do all that good shit, man.
All right, so if you want to holler at me on Instagram, my Instagram is dj.dime6. And if you want to book me, just look through my bio. You're going to see Nocturnal Events. Hit them up, DM them, and they'll go from there.
That's what it is, man. It's your boy Vegas.
Underground Nation.
And DJ Dimes in the motherfucking cup, man. We are out of here. One!